Good morning, ladies, gentlemen, and barm cakes. Johnny BC here. Good to see you again. You join me today on the start of our Bimble, which is going to be about just shy of 7 mile, underneath the Rainford bypass. It's coming out now. Yeah. So today, we're going to be going from Mossbank up into Crank, across skirting Billinge, and back the way down. So it's going to be I'll put the actual route up, because what I've done is I've actually got OS maps now, so all my Bimbles I can send you directly to them, and if you want to try them out, you're more than welcome to. So today's going to be a bit of walking on the road, a bit of walking across public footpaths and what have you, which I prefer, and there's a little bit of history, and I've got a little surprise for you, because we're going to go into somewhere and try and do a little bit of looking for little monsters. So what I'll do is I'll get on a little ways and I'll bring you back. Okie dokie. Right, let's get a Bimble on, because I'm bossed in for a Bimble. I'll see you in a minute. Now then, barm cakes, one of the main reasons for this today is we're going to go and visit Crank Caverns. There's a load of history behind it and a load of local folklore, but it is way over there, and apparently, according to form, one of the tunnel entrances comes out in this field here. Entrance or exit, let you decide. So yeah, so right, we're just going to get off this road now and get into a bit of nature, which we all love. So alright, I'll see you when I get a bit further down. Oh, by the way, this is just by the Rainford bypass, this field, so whether there is a sealed up entrance or exit to the caverns, it's in there somewhere. Right, I'll see you in a little bit. Here we go, barm cakes, this is more like it. Yeah, so Crank Caverns, it's actually the remains, it's the remains of the old Delft quarry, and they started mining sandstone in the 1700s. Now, very little's known about the actual owners of the quarry and the miners themselves, like, you know, but the surrounding area, which we'll see when we get up there, was used as a game reserve by the Earl of Derby. Now, it was used up until the Second World War, where it was then used, the caverns themselves, as a storage place for ammunition, for the aircraft recon that used to be up there. Now, the front portals, again, we'll see when we get up there, they're newer than the actual mines themselves, because it's a vast network of caves, and they spread out all over the place. There's rumours that the caves actually spread out to Low House Church in St Helens, also a tunnel that goes to the town hall, because they actually used to do secret hangings, used to go down into the caves and hang people in secret. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, the front portals are a lot, you'll see, they're a lot newer, and this vast cave network, there's actually a tight squeeze that you can go under, and there's a gated entrance, and that is when they go really deep. And don't worry, I've watched the descent. Ain't no way I'm going down in there. But we'll have a little look. Look at this. I can just see Theresa May running through this field of wheat, upsetting the farmer. Because she was dead naughty, wasn't she? It's a lovely day. It is, it's warm. It's very warm. Looks a bit overcast, but quite pleasant actually. So we're not that far the way in now. What we've got to do, we've got to head up this track through these houses, and then we're back onto the road for a bit, and then we're back up. Oh. Gunshot. Oh, wasn't the farmer shooting at me? No, you do get a lot of it round here. But yeah, I just thought I'd come somewhere local, like my hometown. Only takes me 10 minutes to where I park the car up, and then just under 7 mile round, and then we're back at the car. It's a lovely little circular. Right, I'm going to shut up for a bit. A little bit of a ways on, and then I'll come back and I'll tell you some of the gory details about the caverns. Okay? See you in a bit, pancakes. Hang on tight. Good morning, sheep. Yeah, so I've just come off the beaten track now. We're just going to head off up into the countryside. Over here, let's have a look. Over there is Billings Lump, where we was out the other week. And I promised my mum that I'll take her up there because it's somewhere that she hasn't been before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and work out an OS Maps route from Caverns. So if I start off doing this walk, not today, if I start off doing this walk, I can try and make my way to Caverns and hopefully meet her up there. So that'll be a nice little bimble. But yeah, just coming through here, there's actually a little farm shop that I never knew existed. The only reason I'm on this bimble is because of my mate and subscriber, John. He brought me on this, and I just thought it was that good that I'd just come and do it again. Just an early morning bimble, because we're always busting for the bimble. So yeah, this is the little farm shop that I never knew existed. Hang on. Yeah, there you go. And it's temporarily closed at the moment, but over there is actually a place that sells its own biltong. That would have been nice. I do like a bit of jerky. It's really good protein hit when you're out and about, like, you know. But sadly, it's temporarily closed, but we'll keep an eye on it. So, that's wonderful, wonderful views right on your doorstep. Right on your doorstep. And it doesn't cost a penny, and that's what I like. Not that I'm tight, like, you know, but camel's chuff in a sandstorm. But yeah, so we're just about to head through this gate now and head off up this beaten track. I'll speak to you in a bit. Right, so another little story about Caverns as we make our way up. In 1491 to 1547, the Reformation of local Catholics by King Henry VIII, where they were all getting strung up and slaughtered, they actually took refuge up in Caverns to perform secret masses out of the way. So there's another little thing for you about Caverns. And really, two of the most gory stories are in the 1800s. 4 young lads went down into the caverns and they encountered what they said was to be aggressive dwarves. They came across little men with beards who attacked them. Now, one of the lads actually got out. He said that the dwarves killed 3 of his friends, and as he was running scared, they were chasing him, and as he came up through a hole in the ground, one of the dwarves was grabbing hold of his ankle and he got out. And another thing was the locals were scared of people going missing. A lot of people going missing round the entrance to the caves. So they sent down 2 heavily armed soldiers. Now when they went down there, and here we go, when they went down there, they said they went into the cave system, and what they found was an old chapel that had gargoyles for an altar, and it was lit by 3 candles. Now, when they were in there, they said they felt like they were being watched all the time, and they could hear chanting in a language that they couldn't identify. Anyway, being spooked, they got out of there as fast as they could, sorry, and they said that they were actually climbing and running through piles of human bones. They said they found a child's head inside there, and there was actually evidence of cannibalism. So, and that's where we're going to go today and have a quick look inside. So I hope you're going to enjoy it and come with me. And I'm just documenting this because if I get attacked by little blokes with beards and you never see me again, you know where I am. I'm in Caverns. Alright then, Bimblers, let's get bimbling. Incidentally, barm cakes, if you ever want to come on this Bimble, I mean, the hardest part was the bit that I've just done. It was actually coming up the road towards the top of Moss Bank. From now on, it's just little undulations, but you will be doing just under 7 mile. You will reach 560 feet. So it is a good workout, and if it, like I say, I've come into the 21st century and got OS maps, and that the Bimble is actually on there, and it's called John's Bimble, Jon, John's Bimble, not me. It's that one I named for my mate John. Nice one, pal. But yeah, we're gonna come out and we're gonna do a few more Bimbles with OS maps. But here, Look at this. No, you can't really see it yet. Just get down a little bit of a ways. A guy walking his dog. Oh, I just fell down all. But yeah, look at this. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. You cannot beat it. And it's right on your doorstep, man. Right on your doorstep. Really is fantastic. This bloke over here is watching me. I just think I'm an absolute nutter. But yeah, some views over there going up towards Billinge. And up this way is the infamous Caverns. So, like I say, the Bimble's on there, John's Bimble. If you've got OS maps, just type it in, you'll see my route. And I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Right then, let's get up this hill. I'll stop talking and we'll get a bit of further ways up to the caverns and I'll show you what's what. Okay, see you in a bit. So them barm cakes. All this wheat here. I'm surprised Theresa May isn't waddling through it, getting chased by a farmer. Anyway, down this little footpath now, and in that wood, that's where Caverns are. Let's get on with it. Tell you what, barm cakes, if you fall down there and you don't even see, no one knows where you are. Now that is my little brewing spot. So you know what? I think we'll brew up. I think we deserve one. Yeah, defo. Right, so then barm cakes, this is the remainder of the quarry. A lovely treat. A little treat. And down there, just in there, that's the entrance. Ooh. Alright, barm cakes, and I've decided against a brew because it's a bit too warm for a brew. Just have a quick drink of water. So yeah, we're more or less halfway around now. Yeah, and there's a few more roads to go across, a few more trails. But as I say, I'll show you about all them as I'm going. But right now, always come prepared. Let's have a walk down to the caverns. Ladies, gentlemen, pancakes. Caverns. So all them pancakes. I'm going to have to keep you facing forward for this one. So, let's go. See, there's a load of rubbish in here that gets washed down. I'll be really careful. See, it's pitch black in here. Got my head torch on, but it's pitch black. I don't even know if there's anyone in here. What's that? I can't see anything. Can't see a thing. Oh, I can hear noises in here. It drops off really deep round there, but I'm not. You can see where it's all been chipped away. Well, pancakes. I bottled it. I think I scared myself with some of those stories. I have gone a little bit further down into it, but I wasn't on my own that time. I was with John, so it just, all the hairs on the back of my neck was just standing up. But yeah, that's the infamous Caverns. If I come back with John, I'll go a bit further down, because I have been down. But on my own, no, because it is really slippy. It is quite dangerous in there, and I don't know if there's needles in there. You've just got to be safe, haven't you? Trust your instincts. That's what I did. May look a bit of a chicken, but I went in and I showed you. So, like I say, the old quarry, it runs on and all the way back and round. So we're actually in the dugout, in the gully that was the quarry. Like I say, not a great deal known about it. All the lads that mind it. But yeah. So I'm sorry if that was anticlimactic, like, but what are you gonna do? I'm no caver. So we're taking this route now. What we'll do, we'll head out towards, we'll take a little trail and head out towards the Red Cat, which is a pub. And then we'll be walking on the road for a while. And then it'll be back on public footpaths. So, there is actually another way in to these caverns. Excuse me. And the farmer who owns this land. This is a public walkway. But the farmer that owns this land, he's been filling it in to stop people going down and going in. Because apparently that route is really dangerous and that goes down deep. So yeah. So what I'll do is I'll just make my way up here through these trees, and we'll pick up the walkway. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Cakes. This is where the farmer's been trying to fill in this entrance. Down into the caverns. So just coming out this little wooded area, excuse me, where the caverns are. Out into this, and let me just try and find it. Where have you gone? Up there is Billings Lump, and this is the route that I've got to try and find from here up there. I can't get up. I've actually looked for a route for it. I can't get to it because all this is private land. I don't want to get on any farmers' nerves tramping through there, like. So that'll be one that I can work on, and it should be a nice bimble. I think from here up to the lump, to the beacon. The beacon is just nestled just in there. It's just shy of 3 miles, but that's by road. So I'll have to. I've looked at a couple of little routes and what have you. Use OS maps and try and find the best route on a bigger bimble. So I'll be doing over 10 miles. So yeah, so it should be good. So we'll get down here, and then I'll get to one of the most scenic parts of the walk, I think. But that's just my humble opinion. Okay. Let's get on with it. I'll see you in a bit. Bright eyes burning like fire. Alright, bam cakes. Well, this is the bit I love. Absolutely love this little trek up through the fields, and then it's on the roads then for a while. But this can't be beat. It really can't. I'm sorry if it's a bit windy. Right, so we're going to be on the roads for a bit now. So what I'll do, I won't talk while I'm on the roads. So we'll pick each other up when we get back onto the old public walkways. Okay? See you in a little bit, barm cakes. Alright, barm cakes, just on a couple of miles on the road. We're on the home stretch now, just on Berringson's Lane, and this is cutting through basically the centre of Rainford Golf Course. Now, interesting thing here, my friend, this field just over this, he actually saw a big cat. I don't mean like a big cat, I mean a big cat. He showed me the video of it, and it's just beyond this, in this field. And what he said was, when he was walking up here, he saw tracks that was coming through here onto the concrete, and the tracks went off and up, ran a straight line, and they were like that. They were massive, like cat prints. And apparently there has been one or two big cats sighted around this area, and as you can see from the places I've been walking today, it'd be prime territory for them, you know. Plenty for them to eat, plenty of places for them to hide. So yeah, that's interesting. So yeah, like I said, we're on the home stretch now. Just a mile or so to go till we get back to the car. So what I'll do, I'll bring you back in a little bit when we're just on the final straight, and then we'll hit the Blue Bridge, and then it's literally just a little walk up the Lancs and cut through back to the car. So yeah, so I'll just get on a little bit and I'll bring you back for the last part, okay? See you later. So then, barm cakes, we're on the home stretch now, just up this trail, we hit the Blue Bridge, and then literally it's just back home to the car. There's only, I think we've done about 6 miles, so we've got like 0.9 of a mile, 0.7 of a mile to go. So like I said, just sat here on this little thing, had something to eat, had a quick drink, and if any of you ever find yourself on this route, I've hid a little doubloon, so you've got some treasure to look out for. So I hope you've enjoyed this today. It's been a belting little Bimble. Well, say a little, just shy 7 mile. So it'll take you about 3 hours. I mean, it's took me longer because I've been making a video and what have you, like, and stopping but yeah, look at this, just on your doorstep. Just on your doorstep, and it costs nothing. That's what it's all about. So I'll bring you back when we're up to Blue Bridge, going over the Lancs, and it'll be goodbye then. So see you in a sec. Let's get on with it. Right folks, so we've just come up to the Blue Bridge now, just in the background there, and it's going to be a bit noisy over the Lancs. So I'm just going to take the opportunity to thank you for coming out with me, and just to say you wanted, you loved, you're always here at Escapes with BC, and I hope you've enjoyed it. and I'll see you very, very soon in the next one. You take care, Barm Cakes. All the best to you.